Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we've got the real-world highway fuel economy test of the 2021 Lexus ES 250 all-wheel drive. We're going to head out on the highway, do 50 miles out, 50 miles back, averaging 70 miles per hour to get a realistic fuel economy average for this sedan. Before we get started, let's hop out and take a quick look at it. One thing I want to point out right away, listen to how solid this door shut is. This is a stout vehicle, that's for sure. Just over 200 horsepower. Definitely a small engine choice for a luxury sedan like this. If you want to see more on the ES, check the links in the description for our full review, as well as our sound system test of the Mark Levinson audio system. Now, why do we do this test? Well, the EPA Highway Fuel Economy Test, which gives this ES 34 miles per gallon, that test only averages 48 miles per hour. We know there are people who take their vehicles on long road trips at steady state high speeds, would like to know what sort of numbers they could realistically expect in the real world. So in order to do that, we're going to head over to the Shell gas station, fill up, head out, do 50 miles out, 50 miles back. We're going to come back to the same pump, fill up using the same fueling method, get ourselves a result. A few things to note: ambient temperature today is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. There are only 319 miles on this car, so it's probably not out of break-in period. I don't know exactly what Lexus's break-in recommendation is, but there is a possibility that would affect our fuel economy number. The tires are set to their door placard 35 psi cold, and we're going to have the climate control set to 73 degrees auto. Alright, let's fill it up. We are using regular fuel because there's nothing on the cap that says anything about premium gasoline, and we also don't know what's in the tank right now, so we're going to assume the worst in regular. Before we actually start the car, we're going to reset our GPS, reset the vehicle's trip meter, put it into Eco Drive mode. There's also normal and sport. Set to 73 degrees auto. We are good to go. I'm going to take it nice and easy over to the highway, just about half a mile away, pick up the test from there. The goal of this test is not to hypermile, but rather to drive efficiently as one might on a long road trip. We're going to get up to speed, nice and safe here. Set the cruise control at a GPS indicated 72 miles per hour. Cruise control set at 73. We seem to be doing about 72. Keep an eye on that as we're going. Initial highway comfort though, listen how quiet it is in here. There's no wind noise, very little road noise, no engine noise. This is going to be a nice one. So we'll catch up with you at the end of the test. In the meantime, feel free to watch this time lapse of the entire trip. Coming into the final miles of the highway fuel economy test here in the Lexus ES. Right on target, according to the car's trip computer, 34 miles per gallon. Average speed has been 70 miles per hour. Had a decent amount of traffic, but managed to keep that speed up nonetheless. Highway comfort's been great. These seats are plenty comfortable. These are the F Sport seats, so they hug you in a little tighter, but still have a good amount of support, adjustability. It's nice having the car be so quiet or fine. We'll actually open that up, get a little extra light in here now, but here there's definitely more wind noise with that exposed. We're going to take it nice and easy back to the gas pump, fill up at the same pump using the same method, and get ourselves a result. There we are, 102.2, 33.7 miles per gallon, according to the vehicle. Curious, what was our trip meter? Car thinks we only did 100.1 miles, whereas we really did 102.2. That's pretty dramatic, over 2 mile difference. Okay, 2.833 gallons going in. 102.2 divided by 2.833 gives us 36 miles per gallon. All right, so your number's definitely sitting there somewhere around 34, 36 range. I'd be inclined to round this one down. I'm going to say 35 miles per gallon. I think that's our sweet spot. Just considering EPA is 34, car's reading 34. I think this might be a little high. You don't always get the perfect fill from the pump. So if we take 35 miles per gallon times 15.9, the size of the fuel tank, round down, we get 550 miles to a tank on the highway here in the Lexus ES 250 all-wheel drive. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you found that useful. If you want to see more on this Lexus, check the links in the description for our review of the Mark Levinson audio system, as well as our full review on the car. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.